Hello and welcome to another episode of Annexa on Air. I'm Simon Bernard, a solution leader at Annexa. In today's episode, I'm going to give you an introduction to the long-awaited native NetSuite bank feeds, which has now landed for Australian businesses. This is a very welcome feature which will radically simplify your manual bank rec processes in NetSuite. Let's get into an overview to explore its features and functionalities.
Some of the features of Australian bank feeds is that automated bank feeds are imported every 2 hours into NetSuite. Many Australian banks such as ANZ, Westpac and Commonwealth Bank are supported by this feature inside NetSuite. A good use case for this Suite app is it automatically imports bank statements from your chosen banks without manual intervention. Some of the benefits by using this feature include removing the time-consuming effort required from finance teams to import bank statements into NetSuite. To use the Suite app, you would need to go into the Suite App Store and type in Australia Bank Feeds and install the Suite app into your NetSuite account. Upon doing so, within the Transactions Bank menu, you will see the Australia Bank Feeds area. Going into this area, you have to connect your NetSuite account to your chosen bank or banks. And to do that, you would establish the connection. And upon doing so, then click on Manage Service Provider. By doing this, you basically come through into a setup portal. And there are two ways to set up the bank feeds. Using a direct feed that basically connects NetSuite to your bank, or by using a third-party company called SISS, which manages the feeds into their platform to then push them into NetSuite on your behalf. Within this screen, I'm going to click on I don't want to share CDR data. And on the screen, you can see some advantages of using the direct feed, which is NetSuite to the bank, as opposed to the SIS data service, which pulls the data into a platform to then push down to NetSuite. By clicking on this link, you will start to see a number of banks that will appear. And your next point is to select your bank of choice. I'm going to click on Westpac and hit next. Now, when you get to this stage, you're going to have to enter your account name, your BSB and your account number. And what NetSuite will do is it will trigger a 2FA code to the inbox of the account for the account holder inside the banking system. When you get to that point, you will either have the option to connect your bank accounts to NetSuite, and if you don't, you're going to have to sign a form that gives the bank and NetSuite permission to connect to each other. Once that connection is established and the bank has given NetSuite access to your bank, you can then start downloading automatic bank feeds into those chosen accounts.
We'd love to know if you are using NetSuite's native bank feeds for your business and what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching Annexa on Air and stay tuned for our next episode.